As in the human body, oxidation takes place. Oxidation is just a chemical reaction that involves oxygen. And in the body, foods are converted into energy by this process called oxidation. When oxidation takes place, electrons are lost by certain molecules. They just get stolen away in the process of the production of energy or other compounds. And these free radicals that have lost an electron are very, very unstable. They're unhappy being in that state without an electron, and so they run around looking for an electron to fill that void. And where do they find these electrons? Well, they go to DNA molecules and steal an electron. And when they do that, they change the character of DNA. And DNA, of course, is what determines what a cell does. So if an electron is stolen from the DNA, it may then change what that cell does. And that cell may either die or may mutate, that is, change and become a cancer cell, or it may cause that cell to just age and cease to do well what it's supposed to do. So what antioxidants do, antioxidants buffer free radicals. They attach to a free radical and fill that void and stop that free radical from running around and looking for electrons from other cells. And it is thought that this is the way in which antioxidants protect cells and may in fact be the way that they help in producing a beneficial health effect in living organisms. There are adverse effects to free radicals, and I think this is pretty well known. And a lot of these that are pretty well known to be due to excess free radicals are the degenerative diseases of aging, such as cancer, heart disease, brain impairment, cognitive impairment, Alzheimer's disease, immune diseases, cataracts, macular degeneration. Well, we know that some of these, or all of them, are at least, if not caused, at least are made worse by free radicals, and very likely would be helped by antioxidants. Certain foods have antioxidants in them, and they're the ones you know about. They're the dark foods, basically, the dark blue of blueberries and others, the dark orange of carrots, the dark green of certain leafy vegetables. In light of what the American Heart Association, the American Cancer Society, and National Cancer Institute have said, that foods with high levels of antioxidants may have a beneficial effect in preventing certain cancers. The American Heart Association, for example, says eat 5 or more servings of fruits and vegetables each day. Why? Because of the antioxidant properties and perhaps other things that are in those fruits and vegetables. A report of the Nutrition and Prevention of Cancer, a Global Perspective report, says the evidence of dietary protection against cancer is strongest and most consistent for diets high in vegetables and fruits. Okay, so if we have a diet high in fruits and vegetables, which are high in antioxidants, those are the studies that have shown the best protection against certain cancers. But common sense tells us, and the studies that have been done tell us that a diet high in fruits and vegetables, which contain high levels of antioxidants, may have been shown in some cases to prevent or protect us against certain cancers. The FDA and some other government agencies have made statements which I think help us in this commonsensical way of looking at the benefits. The FDA, in cooperation with the National Cancer Institute, released a dietary guidance message for consumers. It says, diets rich in fruits and vegetables may reduce the risk of some types of cancer and other chronic diseases. The bottom line is that in the scientific community, it's pretty well known. A diet which is rich in antioxidants has health benefits. probably helps to protect certain people against certain cancers, and probably helps to prevent certain age-related degenerative diseases. We are in the infancy of our understanding of what these antioxidants can do. Why do we keep harping on antioxidants? Well, when you compare it to other fruits and vegetables as a source of antioxidants, just blows them out of the water. The antioxidant levels, ORAC ratings, which is just a way of measuring antioxidant levels, the ORAC measurements, are way higher than virtually anything else that we're aware of. So we know if antioxidants are good, then we've got them, that there are health benefits to a diet rich in fruits and vegetables and tops the list in terms of its potential health benefits. Now, in my line of work, working with professional athletes are looking for an advantage in their competition. As you go up the ladder from high school to college athlete to professional athlete, you'll find that athletes are very, very health conscious because this is their livelihood, and they're looking for things that will help them in this competitive environment. When we exercise, and when we exercise hard, it creates what we call oxidative stress. It just means that the oxidation that we talked about, this creation of free radicals, goes up by as much as tenfold. So athletes are faced with very much the same situation as someone who is aging faces, because as we age, our ability to naturally create antioxidants, and that's this fine balance that is necessary for good health between free radical creation and antioxidant protection, breaks down as we age. And that's why another reason why we think that antioxidants will help us is to maybe slow down the aging process. But athletes face this every time they exercise, because the oxidation is magnified as much as tenfold. So they got lots and lots of free radicals running around in there. And we think this is part of what causes muscle fatigue, muscle aching, muscle pain after workouts. And, of course, what are professional athletes or athletes interested in? Well, they're interested in what will help me to bounce back quicker. Now, in the NBA, I mean, they play, we play about 100 games in an average year. And sometimes it goes more than that. Well, that's an awful lot of games in about a 6-month span. So these guys are interested. What will help me to bounce back after a game? What will help me to compete the next day if they have back-to-back games? What will help me compete tomorrow at a high level if I'm just absolutely worn out today? Well, it has been found that this oxidative stress that takes place in athletes can be helped by antioxidants. These antioxidants help to clean up these free radicals and help athletes to bounce back faster. If these athletes get an additional amount of antioxidant into their system, that can help them bounce back faster. And the other adaptive mechanisms which help them to recover are enhanced by antioxidants. That increasing antioxidant defenses in most people is going to lead to better health. And that's why the FDA and the National Cancer Institute and others have repeatedly come back and said, if you'll increase your fruit and vegetable intake, then in most people that's going to lead to better health. I am convinced that has within it this blend of other fruits plus the acai, which gives us the advantage of having this synergistic effect of all these different flavonoids and antioxidants and all these other things that we know have a beneficial effect in people's health. It is the highest in antioxidant levels. And therefore, I believe that if antioxidants are important and helpful, which I believe that they are, and then I think it tops the list in terms of what we can provide